I'm Jerry James Stone. I'm here with Steve Gentry from Steve's Bees. You can find his honey at Whole Foods here in Whole Foods Lafayette. We are talking to him today about, well, bees. And he's going to tell us about, first off, all the different types of honey. There's clover honey, I've seen orange blossom honey. Steve, how do you tell where this honey is coming from? Because these things are free range. So how do you know where you're getting your honey from?
Yeah, it's a common question. My honey is not a pure honey. I give it well, it's more than a guess, because I've had bees at different locations, some of them up to 20 years. So if there's, for instance, the same beehive in the spring will produce vetch or buttercup honey. It's a mixture of wildflowers. There's a lot of vetch, which looks a lot like lupin. It's a wild pea. So in February, March, April, where we are now, lots of vetch come in, but if you wait another 6 weeks after I take the vetch out, there's another plant that comes up right after vetch, and that's star thistle. So the same honey, the same bees make 2 and sometimes 3 different kinds of honey. I've had bees there a long time. I'm giving it a 60 or 70% chance that 60 or 70% that's vetch. And star thistle is a lot more pure, so maybe it's 80% pure. There's nothing else blooming when star thistle is around generally. So
that's how you know where you're getting
I give it an intellectual, and I've been doing it a long time. It's my opinion.
So it's not, you're basing it based on what's in bloom and when you're gathering honey at that time.
If I was a commercial beekeeper and I wanted to feed my bees, I would take and I would put them in oranges in the south or in the Central Valley. It would be 2,000 acres of navel orange. It would be 99.9% navel orange. But the problem with that is that those are in farmers' fields.
Right.
I call those commercial honeys. I don't have any commercial honey because mine are wildflowers. But in the Central Valley, it's true that the honey is pure, but most of that is feed for the bees. The real money for commercial people is in pollination. So they don't really care about it.
What percentage does honey have to be in order to qualify as, if it's clover honey, what percentage of that honey actually has to be from clovers?
I don't know. I know what they call clover and all that. But I tell people at the farmer's market when I'm talking to them, my opinion is that if it's over 50%, I'll call it that.
Okay.
But I also will tell you what I think the percentage is.
Great.
There are some other honeys like fennel. I had wildflower with fennel this year. Now fennel is probably only 10% of the honey, but the fennel colored the flavor so much that I told people it tastes like fennel. It's fennel. It is fennel, but it's only 10%. The rest of it, I don't know.
So essentially, it's based on what's blooming and when you're harvesting honey.
Exactly.
Great.
Exactly.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.